There's a word that gets thrown around a lot on the internet, especially in, I even hate this fucking term, the self-help, the motivation, the growth, improvement, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call it, space. And that is mindset. And I honestly don't know kind of what else to term it as other than mindset, but we probably need a different word because it's just been cannibalized by all the hippie gurus, all the, just think about it kind of thing. But how your brain functions, how you address situations, how you focus up matters a lot. And especially when we're talking consistency, when we're talking results, when we're talking this, what's between your fucking ears matters. Like, it is the separator. It's truly the separator between those who get decent results, good results, great results, and fucking amazing results, is the mindset and how you view situations. It's the same concept as, life is 90%, is 10% what happens and 90% how you respond to it. People can go through the same situation, the same thing, and come out with completely different attitudes, outcomes, results from said situation. Mindset matters. And I think it is one of those ones that, people overlook. I saw a great one the other day, and it said that there are no problems, there are just situations to be resolved. What a way to look at it. What a way to view it. All these people complaining about all the problems they have and all the issues that are going on and all this kind of stuff. What if we just have situations that need to be addressed? Life is just a bunch of situations. You go from situation to situation, working through it, figuring it out, educating yourself, finding a way to come out in a better position. Different mindset. Or we can show up in how so many people view it, this victim culture. Oh, woe is me. Oh my God, it's so hard for me. Oh, it must be easy for you. You have genetics, time, money, opportunities. Insert fucking bullshit excuse. I had someone the other day who told me that here's another fucking guy who's never had to work for anything in his life and who just naturally came across it, who doesn't have kids and doesn't have any responsibilities, judging other people on how they do it. I don't judge. I educate. I present you with the resources, and if you don't want to be an adult and take up that's your prerogative. I don't have time to help deal with those people who don't want to do it. But don't fucking whinge and moan that you don't have the results from the work that you didn't do. That's just the reality of the situation. No, I have 2 young children, 3 and 4 years old. I have a beautiful, incredible stay-at-home wife. I have run my business since I was 17 years old. Yeah, I've been in business since I was 17. Made every fucking mistake under the sun. Nearly burnt it down 3 separate times. Nearly lost it all 3 separate times. My family's whole existence relies on me showing up. I am not genetically blessed. I was so fat and so heavily bullied that I nearly ended it all. I nearly took the quick way out. I was, in case you didn't know, the chicken who crossed the road. That's a reference to, taking your life. By the way, that joke is about being a coward. That's what that joke is about. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Because he was a coward. That's the meaning of that joke, but that's a whole different fucking ballgame. I was nearly that guy. Nothing has been gifted to me. Everything has been earned, and that's good. It's taught me the appreciation of doing the work. It's taught me that it's about the journey and showing up and being the right man for the job. I like it that I had to go through those stages first. Now it is easy. Not going to lie. Now it is. Working out, building this. But I've still had many, many missteps along the way. But I've done the work to get to this point. You can go back to the videos. You can go back to the footage. It's all documented there. Over 550 days ago, I was a fat sack of shit. I hated the man in the mirror. I was disgusted by it. I didn't want to take off my shirt. I didn't want to be seen in public. I was ashamed of everything, and I was the height of hypocrisy. As I said, I've had my business and been training people since I was 17 years old. And I was still doing it. And I was like, you shouldn't do that shit. Watch me stuff my fucking face like a fat fuck with zero self-control, zero respect for myself, my family, my life choices, any of that shit. But I'm going to tell you how you should live your life. No, I had to step the fuck up and become the man I needed to be. I had to step the fuck up and become the man I knew I should be. And that took time. Because I was the height of hypocrisy. And I hated myself for that. But it's part of why I do this right here. Because it holds me accountable. It holds me to the fire that I have to continue to show up this way. And I have to continue to be this man and do the work that is necessary. Because I can't afford to let it all slip away. It's why I talk about, and people always get their panties in a knot around it, that it is your duty, your honor, and your obligation as a man, as a father, as a husband, to be in the best possible fucking shape you can be. It's not a nicety, it is a responsibility. Because as I said, everyone in my family relies on me. Every single person in my family relies on me. My clients rely on me. I have so many people who demand that I show up every single day as the best version of myself. And if I'm fat, if I'm out of shape, if I don't look after my body, if I don't fuel it the right way, if I don't make sure that it is firing on all cylinders, I am failing them. And this is part of that one that people need to wrap their head around. When I say that you are letting down your family, you are failing them with those decisions. They're like, oh no, I'm a provider. Even more so, I'm the provider, the sole provider for my family. Do you think it matters if I don't feel like it? No. Do you think it matters if I don't want to do it? No. Can I afford to get sick, to get a disease, to get injured? No. That's why I'm out here every fucking day, looking after me physically, mentally, emotionally, because my family depends on me being the greatest version of myself. My family depends on me showing up every single day, regardless of my feelings. So yeah, me being in shape, me being healthy, me being strong, fit, and capable fucking matters. Because I don't get another go around on this. I don't get another opportunity to do this. It's why it boggles my mind when people are like, oh, the dad bod's acceptable. It's why it's called a dad bod. No, it's fucking not. And I'm sure I'm going to get some people in the comments about, like last time, why is this alpha so angry about a term? Because you denigrate the word dad. That is a high responsibility. It is the highest honor to be a dad. Not a father, a dad. Someone that they can count on. So it matters that you're in great shape. It matters that you're able to show up for them. It matters that you have the energy and the focus and the drive and the capacity to be the best version for them. It matters that you have the right mindset to lead them. Part of the reason why all these generations underneath us are so weak and so fragile is because the men are not leading them. The fathers are not leading them. They are not showing up with examples. They are not being the best version in their house. Stop giving your children, junk food and TV and sedations because you are incapable of giving up your own sedations. Stop being a hypocrite and being like, you shouldn't have these, but I'm allowed to have them. No, lead by fucking example. Lead by showing up as the best version of yourself first. Lead by example. Children are monkey see, monkey do, not do as I say. It's time to be a better version. It's time to show the fuck up. That's why this mindset matters. It's why you must get your head right first. It's why you must show up as the best version of yourself. Because they are going to mimic you. And there is never a more stark realization of how you show up as a man, as a father, than watching a little version of you. That's why this matters. That's why the mindset is so important. It's why you have to show up. You need to teach your kids to do difficult things. You need to teach your kids to do the work. You need to teach your kids to show up. Because they are going to learn from you. And those skills are transferable. And that's also how it shows up in their life, in their household. What food is in your house? Good food, bad food, junk food? Are you fueling them on sugar and processed chemicals and all this kind of stuff? How much exercise do they do? Do they see you exercising, so therefore they exercise? Do they see you doing hard things? Do they see you challenging yourself? Do they see you doing the work on a regular basis? Because they're going to mimic you. Especially young boys. They talk about how children should do heavy work. That means literally lifting heavy things, pushing them, dragging them, picking them up, all that kind of stuff. Teach them by example. Show them by you doing the work first. My kids fucking love it. My kids ask me all the time, hey, can we go work out? Hey, can we go to your gym? Hey, can we be part of this? Because they want to be a part of your life. So include them, make them a part of it, shift the mindset around it. Part of the reason why I'm so consistent is because I am well aware of whose eyes are on me. I am well aware of who's watching me. Every time I think about quitting, every time I feel like, I could take a shortcut, every time I'm like, I could skip today and no one would fucking know. I think about those little eyes on me. Those little eyes watching, absorbing, taking everything in and building their view of the world off of that. That is a huge responsibility, and one I do not take lightly. My children are my world, and I've said this before. Your reality speaks to your values. So if you can't get into shape and you have children, it speaks to your values. You are not valuing them highly enough. And of course, I know I'm going to get attacked for that. I know people are going to get their panties in a knot, but I don't fucking care. If you truly, truly valued those who love and adore you, especially your children, you would get into shape. You would. You would be in great fucking shape. You would make the right decisions. You wouldn't choose sedation and instant ease and comfort over it. You would choose the right thing. You want to build consistency? Think about your children every time you want to break. Think about those who love and adore you. It doesn't have to be children. It could be anyone. But I think children bring that highest thing, especially as a man. Especially as a man. I was shocked at the love and capacity for more that I discovered when I became a father. I was like, I am not doing enough. I am not bringing enough. I am not elevating my game enough. These perfect children that I chose to bring into the world, I chose to bring them here, deserve the greatest version of me. And I will stand on this one till the day I die. This is the hill I will die on. You cannot be serving them as the best version of yourself if you're not in shape. They deserve the fittest, strongest, most focused, driven father possible. Yeah, we can talk about being present. We can talk about those things. You need that as well. That's not instead of. I will openly state, a man who neglects his children and his family to work out, to do that kind of stuff is an asshole. He is the height of being a cockmuncher. That is a dick move. No, you must step the fuck up, find either time around your time with them, usually when you're on your phone, watching TV, whatever your sedation point might be, or include them in the fact. Me and my wife work out with our children. We take them with us. We make sure they're included so that we do this as a family. It is imperative that you make the time to look after your health and fitness, and you share that journey with them. Make sure that they know that this is why. They ask me, why do we need to be strong and healthy? So that we can be here for you, to be the strongest version for you. I don't miss because my children need me, and I need them. So I'm going to make sure that I show the fuck up every single day for them, because that is what matters most. Being the greatest version of myself for them. So yeah, that means sacrificing easy. It means sacrificing sedation. And it means not sacrificing time with them to work out, to include them, to be part of it, to make sure that they are there. If you attach that highest meaning to it, I guarantee you'll find consistency. I guarantee you'll find a way to figure it the fuck out. That's all I have for you. Until tomorrow.